So just find that nice tall seat. And if you have a block or something and want to sit up on a block or a pillow or something just to get those hips elevated first thing, feel free to do that. As well. We'll take a nice deep breath and inhale side to the waist and do some shifting on your hips and your ribs, just starting to move into your space. Then settle into your sits bones and take a deep inhale. And exhale, fold your elbows together. Now just try to gently draw your elbows a little bit back. Just start to feel some movement through the shoulders there. Then on your exhale, you'll gently come over to your left side, and then your right elbow is going to push toward the ceiling, getting deeper into that rib cage. And then inhale, we'll move back through the center. Find that length again. Then we'll gently bring the waist over to the right, and then the left elbow will push up toward the ceiling, into that side body there. Then we'll come back to the center and gently release those arms away. Roll your shoulders back. Here we'll turn the palms open and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. At the same time, we're dropping the chest and drop that ear to the left shoulder. Draw that right shoulder down and away. And then we'll bring the chin back to the center and look forward. Take a deep inhale, fill it up. Then draw your knees in. Wrap your elbows around the outside of your knees. Now push your knees against the inside of your elbows. And start drawing your belly in, rounding your spine back. Pull your shoulder blades away as you soften your chin to your chest. Just get into that back space. Then pull against your knees, draw them in a little closer as you lift your spine tall. Then push your knees away, round your spine back, drop your chin down, and really feel that space between your shoulder blades reaching back. Your forehead is dropping heavy here. Then again, we'll draw the knees in as we lift the spine tall. And just one more time. Push your knees out, round your shoulders back, soften your chin to your chest. Breathe into that space. Then we'll pull against the knees and inhale, lift tall. We'll bring our hands to the sides of the hips, and you'll push off your hips to come forward to your knees. Bring your hands forward, uncross your ankles, and find your table space. Now just spread your hands wide, nice wide fingertips, and shift your hips from side to side. Then keeping those hands directly underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. Press away from the floor with your hands and round your spine out. Then push with your hands and send your hips back to your heels. And now we lengthen the spine. Now, as you come forward, drop your rib cage down into cow spine, and we'll drop the tops of the feet. We'll do that one more time. Tuck your toes. Press around a cat spine up. Then as you push off your palms, you'll sit back into your heels, and we'll lengthen the spine. And then we'll drop the rib cage, come forward into cow, and drop the tops of the feet. And then we'll settle right into table, lengthening the spine. This time, as we tuck our toes, we'll press off the palms and lift the hips into down dog. Feeling that reach of the heels toward the floor. Go ahead and just pedal your feet a few times, feeling that lengthening through the back of the legs. And we'll take a deep breath. I know, Bunny, you want to play. And then we'll come forward to our full plank. Toning into that core space. Look down at your hands. Make sure your biceps are turned forward. Fingertips are spread wide. And again, press up and through to down dog. Take a long breath, inhale. Try to feel your chest reaching through. And then we'll come forward. Here we'll bring our right knee down to the floor. The length of the spine as we reach that right arm forward. Now see if you can't maybe lift the toes of your right foot as well, finding that full bird dog pose. We hold on our inhale. Then we'll bring that left toe down and bring that right palm out to the right side. You'll push off your left palm and reach that right arm up to the sky. And then we'll take that right shoulder. You're going to scoop it underneath, threading the knee. Bring that right shoulder toward the floor and the right hips. And over there you can go. Crawl those fingertips. Your bicep is right over your ear. Shoulder. Take a long inhale. Slide that left. Take that right hand and reach back up to the ceiling. Then we'll bring that right hand down. Here we step that right foot back into that full plank again. Nice wide fingertips. Press off your palms, lift your hips down, dog. Feel the press of the palms, the release of the chest. Then inhale, come forward to your plank. This time you'll bring that left knee down to the floor. You'll take that left arm and reach over your ear, lengthening through your spine, toning in that core space. Right toes lift off the floor. Maybe the toes of your left foot also lift, challenging the balance of the pose. We hold, inhale, and exhale. Then that right toe comes down, left arm reaches out to the left side. As you push off right palm, we'll take left arm up to the sky. Looking up, we stretch from fingertip to fingertip here. And then as that left arm comes out, we'll scoop it underneath, lowering that left shoulder, the left side of the head. We'll slide those right fingertips out and then move a little over to the left, trying to get that bicep over the ear, toning into that core space, releasing into left shoulder, hold, inhale, and exhale. Then slide your right hand in, push off, take your left arm, reach up to the sky again. Then as that left hand comes in under left shoulder, we'll step that left foot back, finding that plank, nice strong core, press up and through down dog. Take a long inhale and exhale. Then look forward toward the front of your mat. Soften into your knees and move to the front of your mat. Lowering your chest toward your thighs, engage those inner ankles, let your arms fold over the top of your head. Try to feel that release of the lower back space. Hold on your inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands to your shins, lengthen into your flat back. And then bring your hands to your hips. Bend your knees. And then from that hip hinge, lift straight up tall. Pull your shoulders away and release your hands behind your back. For that draw of your shoulders back, we'll draw our elbows away, keeping them soft. Open the chest, bring the gaze up. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Then we'll release strong palms to the side, engage those inner thighs, find that mountain pose. Inhale, we'll fill it up. Exhale, we'll open into our goddess. Looking up toward the sky, let heavy elbows drop to the side. Send your hips slightly forward. And then we'll reach up tall, fill it up. Exhale, we'll bring hands to the heart and we'll move back into our folds. Here we'll lift our hips, lengthening through the back of your legs. And if you need to move your hands up, feel free. Then bend your knees, step your right foot to the back. Wiggle the ball of your right foot away, sending your left knee straight up over your ankle. We'll tap that right knee down and take a little look forward. Then lower the toes of that right foot. Bring your hands to your left thigh and reach the front of your right hip forward. Draw your shoulders away as you reach your right hand to the sky. And then stretch that right palm over to the left side of your body. Turn that palm open and try to look underneath. That nice side body stretch and into that hip flexor. Then that right arm will reach to the sky and you'll follow it with your left hand. Here, those fingertips will touch and you'll bring your hands to your heart space. That right elbow will then draw across to that left thigh. Left hand will press into right and will open the heart wide. Trying to draw your heart toward your thumb space and that nice rotation through the spine. Inhale, we'll come back to our center. We'll bring our fingertips to the floor. Tuck your right toes under. Press your weight forward so you can step that left foot back into your plank. Exhale, lift up and through to your down dog. Again, the chest is reaching through, the tailbone is lifting high. We come forward to our plank. Here, maybe you bring your knees down if you prefer. Elbows will hug the ribcage as you lower. Hips will soften, shoulders pull away. Dropping the tops of the feet, you'll slide your elbows forward, lift it out of the top of the head. Take a deep breath. Now, if you're not finding some nice extension through the front of the body, slide your hands forward, lift your cobra down. We'll tone into that belly space, moving the hands alongside the waist. Shoulders will pull away. So just tense your fingertips and pull your shoulder blades down. Press the tops of your feet. Pull your belly button away from the floor as you lift your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, we lower. Again, shoulders back, elbows in. We lift forward and we lower down. One more time, warming into that lower back space, shoulders back, elbows in. Press the feet, lift the heart. And we lower down. Nice. Bring those hands to a flat press. Tone into your belly space. Press up to your knees. Tuck your toes. Lift up and through down dog. Take a moment to pedal those heels again. And then looking forward, soften your knees. Move hands and toes to the front of your mat. Spread your toes wide. Let your chest lower. Fold your arms. Engage those inner ankles. Inhale. Your hands, your shins lengthen into that nice long knees. Just bring your hands to your hip crease. And I want you to feel the lift come from that hip crease. Pull your shoulders back, find your mountain. Feel the soles of your feet pulling in toward each other. Your outer heels pushing away. Fingertips to touch. Move your hands to your heart. We go back to our fold. Then we bring our fingertips down and lift those hips long. So maybe hands to shins if that reach to the floor is too long. Soften your knees. Right foot stays forward. Left foot does the big step back. Make sure that right shin is straight up. We'll lower the left knee to the floor. Then as you lower your left toes, you move your hands to your right thigh. Sending your hips forward. We'll take that left arm and lift, reach to the sky. That open left palm will reach over to the right. Really breathe into that space. Open that left palm, look up. Hold, inhale. Exhale, we'll bring that hand to center. Square the torso, reach that right arm up. Here we bring those fingertips to touch, hands to heart. That left elbow comes across. Right hand presses into left and lift our heart toward our thumbs. Toning into that belly space to create that balance. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, rotate back through your center. Bring those fingertips to the floor. Tuck your left toes. Lift that left knee, shift the weight, step back to your plank. Exhale, down dog, look back. Deep breath, inhale. Inhale, come forward to your plank, choosing your vinyasa here. Elbows in, hips soften. Maybe you feel ready for that up dog or stay with your cobra or sphinx pose. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, we lower. Hear those tented fingertips. Move to the sides of the waist. We press the feet, draw the shoulders back, elbows in, looking forward. Now see if you can strengthen through your lower back and take those palms and reach them back toward your heels for your full locust pose. That doesn't work well. Keep those fingertips to the side. And then we lower. Tone into your belly space. Exhale, press up. Hips and down dog. Pedal those heels. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Hear that right knee come into your table space. Left heel to the back, toes of right foot might lift. Right arm then reaches out to the side. Left toe will lower down and we'll rotate, reach that right arm up. Then we'll scoop that right arm under, threading that needle. Lower the right shoulder. Here the left fingertips are going to reach over the top of the head. This time we'll tone that belly space and take those left toes, float them up if you can. Pushing that heel away, find that long line through the left side of your body. Maybe here you'll also release the fingertips of your left hand. Hold, inhale, and exhale. That left hand will move in under left shoulder. The left toe will come to the floor. You'll push off left hand, take a right arm up to the sky. Nice. That right hand then comes back down. Here we step that right foot back, press up and through down dog. Look forward, move to the front of your mat. Here we find that hip distance space of the feet, soften the chest to the thighs, we fold. Hands move to the shins, we lengthen flat back. Soften the knees, tone the belly, stand from that hip crease, find your mountain. Inhale, we fill it up. Here's that goddess pose, open the chest. Inhale, we reach up top. Here we're going to bring those hands to the heart space. Bring your weight to your left foot. Take a nice long step back with your right foot and rotate that right hip open. Bend your left knee and have it reach out towards your pinky toe. We'll take that left forearm, lower it toward that thigh. That right arm's going to take that long sweep up and over the ear. And then we lengthen that whole right side of the body. Now our feet are nice and strong into our mat here. Maybe use your core and lift that left elbow off the thigh. Holding strong through that center space, inhale. Now that right palm is going to pull to the back wall. You'll stack your shoulders. Release your left arm forward, release your shoulders. Still those feet are strong, pressing away from each other. Warrior two pose. Then we'll press off that left leg, reach your fingertips to the sky. Now you're going to bend that right knee deeply. You'll lift the toes of your left foot and reach your left hand to that left shin or down to the floor or on a block and reach that right arm up to the sky. Feel that lengthening through the back of that left leg for Rainbow Warrior. Then again, we'll bend that left knee. This time that right arm will pull back and release behind the back. That left arm will reach to the sky, Reverse Warrior. Hold, inhale. Push off that left foot, reach your right arm up. Here we'll lift that right heel and we'll turn and face the front of the room. We're going to bring all our weight to our left foot as we bring our hands to our heart. Find that nice center. And then that right knee is going to come across the front. The ankle will come to your left thigh. Try to avoid putting any weight on the kneecap. Drop that right knee out to the side and just see if you can find that nice tall spine, keeping hips and shoulders level. We'll start bending into that left knee, lowering the tailbone toward the floor. And that nice balanced figure 4 chair. Maybe you lower your chest down. Maybe you're even bringing those elbows out to that right shin. Take it where it works for you. We'll take a long inhale and exhale. And then we'll press, stand up off that left leg, step your right foot down. Here we'll soften the hands to the side, soften your chin to your chest, and gently ragdoll your way down, allowing the nice softness through all the joints, letting the head hang heavy. Deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Here, the fingertips find the floor. We'll step our toes back to our plank. Find that full length of your spine, inhale. Exhale, press up and through, down dog. Lift your heels forward to your plank, choosing knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, maybe those knees lift. Then we lower the rib cage down. Shoulders away, tented fingertips, lift your heart, draw your belly space in. Reach those palms back if that works for your lower back. Hold, inhale. Exhale, elbows in. Brace that center, knees or toes press through, up and down, up and through to your down dog. Long inhale. Side away. Look forward. Come out to that plank again. This time that right knee will come to the floor. That right arm will reach forward as that left heel will reach to the back. Maybe the toes of your right foot will lift. Then we'll take that right palm out to the side. No, we got to come back. Bring that right hand down. We did that side last time. Step your right foot back. Find your plank. Sorry about that. Here, the left knee will come down. We'll take that right foot to the back, left arm forward. That feels better. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Then that left palm will reach out to the side. As that right toe comes down, your left arm will reach up to the ceiling, lengthening from fingertip to fingertip. And then we'll do that threading of the needle. Left shoulder will come under. You'll lower the left side of your head, tone into your belly space. Right fingertips reach over the top of your head. Right? Maybe really engage that core, and those right toes can lift up. You flex the ankle, push the heel away, lengthen that right side. Maybe the right also lift. Right toes come down, right hand moves under right shoulder. Press off, left hand reaches to the sky. Here, that left hand comes down. We step that left foot back, press up and through, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Move to the front of your mat. With your chest toward your thighs, fold your arms over the top of your head. Move your hands to your shins, flat back, we lengthen. Bend into your knees, tone your belly space, lift strong into your mountain. Inhale, we fill. Exhale, open goddess. Inhale, we reach, fingertips to sky. Hands move to your heart as your weight moves to your right foot. Your left foot does that long step back. We rotate open that left hip. Now, as you bend into that right knee, reach it out towards your pinky toe. Right forearm comes down, left arm does a big sweep up and over the head, opening the palm, then stretching from left pinky toe to fingertip. Breathe, inhale. Keeping that right leg strong, maybe that right elbow will float off your knee. Use your core there. Hold, inhale. Left palm pulls to the back, right arm comes forward. We release our shoulders. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Press off your right foot, Reach your arms to the sky, gentle warrior. And you're going to sink into that left hip. Lift your right toes and then lower right hand down, maybe the shin or the floor or a block. That right hip is pulling back. Your left fingertips are reaching to the sky. Rainbow warrior. Then we'll bend into that right knee. That left arm will pull back. That right arm will come up and over, reverse warrior. Then we push up that right foot. Your left heel and trying to face the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart as you shift your weight to your right. Square your hips and shoulders. That right foot is strong. That left ankle will come across. The knee drops out to the left. And when you're ready, you start deepening into your hips. Lifting out of the sides of the waist. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Maybe work towards bringing your torso forward and down. Elbows might come across that left shin. Nice deep glute space. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Then we'll release. Press off that right foot. Reach up tall. Step your left foot down. Exhale. Slowly lower your hands. Lower your chin to your chest. And release into ragdoll. Softness through all the joints. We breathe. We sway. Then those fingertips come to the floor. We step the toes back. Again, we meet in our plank. Inhale. Exhale, press up into your down dog, reaching your heels toward the floor, lifting the tailbone. Forward to your plank, knees or toes, elbows in, hips soften, shoulders back, up dog, cobra, sphinx. Inhale, we lower. Tone belly pulls away from the floor, shoulders pull away. Pressing the feet down, we'll reach the arms back. Lotus, locust pose. Inhale, back down. Tone in, knees or toes. Exhale, press. Soften your knees wide. Sit back, child's pose. Nice work, everyone. Soften your hips, let your forehead get heavy. Maybe some gentle shifting through that lower back space. Either your hands are underneath your forehead to support, or maybe take your hands to the sides of your body, reaching toward your heels. Long inhales through the nose, long exhales off the back of the throat. One more long breath. Exhale it out. We'll gently round the spine up. Bring your hips around, your toes around. We'll find our tall seat. Your legs extended out. Again, find that full lift through your ribcage. We'll take a long inhale. You'll bring your right knee in and hug it in close to your chest. Then you'll lift that right foot up and bring it over your left thigh. Making sure you're avoiding your knee, flex that right ankle, move your hands back and slide your left leg in towards you. Now turn your hands around so your fingertips are pointed back, lift your chest up and forward into that space. Those left toes might lift up. So this is that same shape that we just did in that balanced chair, right? A figure four shape. We hold, inhale, and exhale. Now see if you can shift your weight further back from your torso. Take that left foot and tuck it under your right hip. Then push off your hands and come back to a tall seat. See if you can't bring that right foot over to the floor. Now, if this bothers that left knee, kick that leg back out forward. Take a deep inhale, sit up tall. Bring that left elbow across, press into the outside of your right knee and look over that right shoulder. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, rotate to your left just to release the spine. Inhale, come back to your center. Shift your weight back so you can uncross those legs, send both legs forward. Take a deep breath. So just sitting up there, you should feel a difference between those two hips, right? That right one should feel looser. Left knee this time will hug into your chest. Then we'll lift it up, we'll move it over that right thigh. Make sure you're flexing that left ankle to keep it strong. We'll move our hands back, shift the torso back, step that right foot in, then turn your hands around. Press off the heels of your hands, lifting a long spine up toward that leg. Breathing into that space. And maybe the toes of that right foot will lift up and in, creating a little more space. Then you'll soften your spine back, right? So just hinge back a little bit. Maybe tuck that right foot under or send it out front if that's more comfortable. Push off your hands, come up to that tall spine. Try to plant that left foot over. Find your sits bones, reach up tall. Bring your left elbow across your right thigh, your right elbow across your left thigh. Bring your left hand behind. Look over that left shoulder. Try to stay lifted through the rib cage. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach up tall again. Just that gentle movement to your right, feeling that release of the spine. Then we'll come back to our center. We're just going to finish in our seat. You might try just sliding that right foot a little bit out, taking that left foot and stacking it over your right. It's called log stacking, right? So both ankles are flexed, our shins are stacked up. We're sitting onto those sits bones. Or you can just do your regular seated position. This you should feel is nice and deep for those hips. We'll take a deep breath. We'll bring our hands to our heart space and lower the shoulders down. On our exhale, we'll gently bow forward. And we'll say namaste. Say thank you, everyone. Sorry I had to rush through any Shavasana space. We only have so much time.
All right.
Thanks, Keith.
Have a good day.